All right, I don't know how many that was. I was waiting to talk until anyone came in here. I just missed 2 in a row. I don't know how many that was, but I just rattled off a bunch in a row, seemingly for like 5 or 10 minutes straight. I don't know how many that was. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it after. I just hit a bunch of putts in a row. Is this thing on? Is anyone out there? What's up, Shanksters? That's a good name. I don't know. I may have missed one in between, but I just putted. I don't know how long I've been live for. 11 minutes. That was the first message. I just rolled a ton in a row. I don't know how many that was. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and watch after. That felt like, I don't know, 30 in a row, maybe. Where is everybody tonight? What's going on here? Going on 15 minutes with one message. I hammered that. That was a decent little streak there too. Hey, what's up, Panda? Is my mic connected? I was wondering if there was something wrong with this. I've been live for like 20 minutes. Usually people are in here pretty quick. I've been live for like 20 minutes. That's a second second chat. How's the foot? Took your mom's clubs over to get regripped? Hey, what's up, Ziggy? Long time no see. I was saying before, yeah, I should go back. For the first like 11 minutes, no one said anything, so I was just rolling putts. I think I probably put in, I may have missed one in between, but I feel like I went on a streak for about 30 putts in a row. Lambkin grips? Tell me about it. That's what she wanted. Lambkin grips are nice. I mean, honestly, if her grips were kind of old and cracked and dried out and worn anyways, anything new is going to be nice. Personally, I don't need to worry a ton about the grips because I wear the 2 gloves. So people obviously that only wear 1 or no gloves, they have a lot more contact with the grip and the club, so they feel it a lot more. I think my favorite grip that I've come across is called the Golf Pride CP2. I like the jumbo one of that. Those are awesome. They're like $10 a piece. They feel really good. The wrap ones are good, and then there's another one too. I forget what it's called, but they're similar. Still got the white Crocs, you know it. Raise the end with the hole and keep rolling back. Yeah, that's a good call, Jack Johnson. Originally, if you go back a couple months, I had this setup and I had that. I guess apparently this floor isn't perfectly flat, so I used flashcards to prop up this end, this corner over here, and then even over here. I had to use flashcards, kind of like stagger them down to get it to roll back. But honestly, I've been too lazy to put those back. I actually have them over here. I'm drinking a Diet Coke over here, and I have I got the flashcards in here. I just haven't done it. But honestly, I don't really mind walking back and forth just a couple times, and gives my lower back a rest. I did work down, did legs earlier, and I feel kind of wobbly standing still over these putts. So walking back and forth and kind of stretching out my legs honestly kind of feels good. I feel you, bro. Just keep smashing the putts. Trying. Does anyone know ratios? As in, like, you're doing math homework or what? Ratios are just, you just divide them. Uh, 72 holes this weekend. You're back some bits, man. That's a lot. Was that over? That was just 2 days, or was that 3 days? Assuming two, so you played 36, 36. Is that on the simulator or real life? Oh, Friday. Still though, walking. Oh man, you got your handicap down to a 3. That's pretty good. Mine actually went up. I looked. So when I was doing these streams before, I don't play a ton on course. I mean, now there's snow on the ground, but I haven't since I got the simulator, especially indoors now. I just don't play a ton. It's just so much easier to go practice and play in the garage or even out in the backyard. But I was an 8.9, and then uh, middle of December, I had a trip to Florida, and I shot 5 rounds, all within 81 to 83, and my handicap went up to a 10. So I'm the proud owner of 1 point, little over 1 point more handicap now. Kind of sucks too. Like they weren't. I was kind of unhappy with how I played for the trip, but the fact that I literally had 5 rounds, all within those 3 strokes, 81, 82, 83. I didn't think it was that bad, but apparently bad enough to raise my handicap over a point. On a Palmer's Truesdale course, handicap is a 3. What is that? Is that like a video game? Or is that an actual course? I think I'm a 10. Honestly, I should probably double check that before I start saying that. Not necessarily proud of it, having my handicap go up, but so well designed. There's always woods and holes are spread out. Let's see. So I have a Garmin golf watch, which I put everything into, so it automatically tracks pretty much everything for me, which is nice. It even you can go back and see individual rounds. You can go hole by hole and see every single shot you hit, how far it went, and where it landed, and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. But I put in my score every time, and then I double check it. So this just does all the handicap for me. Let's see, performance stats. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how that happens, but I'm exactly a 10.0. It says on 9 holes, I have number of rounds 23, best score 2 under, average score 4 over, and then 18, I have 15 rounds, best score was 6 over, average score was 11 over. What do you guys think about that? Never thought to live stream putting. Yeah, I feel like I started doing these, and then believe it or not, sometimes there's people that come in here. Believe it or not, I've seen like 3 other people pop up after I started doing them, and doing like this exact same thing. Someone said, imagine having an Android because I have a Samsung Galaxy. Truesdale Golf Course, PA. Is designed by Arnold. Very hard course to play because of obstacles. Many times you tee shot or you're teeing off in the hole you can't see, flag you can't see. Sounds like though a good. I have a couple kind of courses like that I like to go to a couple times a year. Sounds like one of those courses where if you feel good about your game, you kind of go there and it's a true judge of how well you're playing. I was waiting for some of the regulars to come in here, but I mentioned at the end of McGolfin TV stream, but his thing that he said he's going to do tomorrow is oddly similar to what I'm planning on. I'm bringing back an old series tomorrow if everything goes to plan, which going to be doing a live stream at some point. Should be pretty fun to watch. Better bring extra balls. Is the audio going through my mic, or does it sound like I'm like far away going through my phone? Yesterday it didn't connect, and I'm worried that yesterday when I was out in the snow, I fried these mics. Go for the small hole. You going outside tomorrow? No, because it's snowing and it's cold. Sounds good. Sounds great. All right, good. Ziggy, if you haven't seen, I was out there yesterday in the snow, just kind of as a I don't know, just something to look at. The stream didn't go too well because my internet, usually when I go out there and I was doing stuff, I would bring out a like an extra like Wi-Fi hotspot thing. But with all the snow, I didn't want to mess around with a bunch of stuff, so I was switching back and forth between Wi-Fi and cellular, and it was pretty choppy. But if you haven't seen, as of late, I set up a simulator in my garage. So outside, in terms of the garage, that's uninsulated, and right now it's like 19 degrees in there. But I'll be so kind of outside, kind of not. I'll be out there tomorrow, and I actually just got a propane heater that got delivered today from Amazon. So hopefully that makes a difference for tomorrow. The only thing I don't like about this small hole, one, I'm kind of close over here to the balls, so sometimes it feels like I'm really close, so I'm going to hit this track. Two, there's a little bit of a lump. It's never sat quite flat. It doesn't look too bad now, but there's a little bit of a lump here, and I think the way that the ground is maybe slightly slanted, I can pretty much play it like all the way out here to the right, and everything kicks left. That one I just pulled, but it did work a little bit to the left. Yeah, it just works its way to the left. Cameras all froze last night. It was negative 12 degrees. Yeah, it's crazy. You say you're in Canada? No, I'm in New England, so the Northeast. Someone asked if I was in Canada. I don't know, probably because of the snow yesterday. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Sea-Drum, what are you doing? Sea-Drum. Can we get some WC drums in the chat? I appreciate that, Sea-Drum. That's very kind of you. Kind of pisses me off, but that's very kind of you. Newly minted moderator, just like the quality putts. Newly minted moderator over here, Sea-Drum. You guys better be careful. He might get a little. I've been saying he might get trigger happy. He can time people out. He can block people. Hey, what's up, Boogeyman Bill? So I was just teasing. Yesterday, or teasing earlier about a stream tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a fun one. I gotta iron out some details, but ideally, if everything works out, I want to bring back an old series from about a year and a half ago. I don't know if there's any guesses out there. We'll see if try not to block Hosel Rocket Golf. Let's see if it comes to fruition, but I think it should be fun for the live stream tomorrow. Hoping to help buy some more better Crocs. Those are actually, believe it or not, I got these. I have like 8 pairs of Crocs. They're right around 20 bucks a piece. These things are still pretty new. These are my putting Crocs. I've got 2 pairs of these white ones, 2 pairs of black ones. I have 2 other pairs of black ones that are closed toe, and then I have a red pair and I have a blue pair. Why does it piss me off? Just because Sea-Drum, he was gracious enough to design a course that I play locally on the software that I use called GS Pro, which was very, very generous of him. And I've been trying to pay him back for that, and then now he's doing this, so too generous, very nice. Just getting dinner ready, popping back and forth. You would have that many Crocs? Can't stop, won't stop. You just better hope that if we ever play on course together, I don't toss these things into 4x4 all-terrain sport mode with the strap, and then you're in trouble. Not done yet, baby. It's getting there. I messed up. I feel bad. Sea-Drum was nice enough to do it in the first place, and then he's been putting up with all my critiques and flaws that I've been pointing out. Putting Crocs. First time I've heard that phrase. I leave them in here. How long does it take you to design a course typically? Well, I don't I don't know if I don't know if you're gonna get a straight up answer for them. I think what Golf Quest, I think the more accurate question is how long does it take the average course designer, and how long can C-Drum do it? Because he literally, go back and look. I've done a couple streams. It's called Exeter Country Club. He literally designed that course within hours, under a day, which is not supposed to happen. So he doesn't always do that, but uh, I don't know what the average course builder puts on a time frame. I do know, Golf Quest, if you, it's impressive. Bro just named a whole croc model. um, Golf Quest, I do know if for GS Pro that I was talking about, that program, if you were to like say like your local course wasn't on there and you wanted to get it built, the average course designer, CJM can correct me, but the average course designer charges anywhere from like $1,000 to $5,000 to build a course from scratch. Typical build, I say, is under 2 weeks. It's so small, I made an easy mini version for small guys. C-Drum seemingly thinks he's a giant over there because he's a whole 1 inch taller than me. So, yeah, he did a kitty version of the course for me, I guess. You think he'd be like 6'5" over there talking the way he does. But I think there's some people that they're up towards like multiple weeks, if not even sometimes like a month or two, depending on, depends on the complexity of the course. Um, Maybe you are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to believe with C-Drum. Won't surprise me. If you guys don't know, C-Drum is a course designer. He's done a ton of really cool courses on GS Pro. He's also way below a scratch golfer. He played D1 college golf, and he is better now than when he played D1 college golf. So, I don't know. He has this whole backstory going about being the small guy growing up and all this stuff. But, C-Drum, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Wonder if creators post the design process on YouTube. I haven't thought to look. They do. So I've been doing some of these live streams. Come on, C-Drum. I really appreciate it. Um, um, Golf Quest. Another. I did. C-Drum's the second. He wasn't good enough to be the first GS Pro designer I played with online recently. Um, but he is the second one. The first one I did, his name is Mashy, and he has a YouTube channel called Between Two Biomes, and it's him, Mashy, and Master Blasta. They have a bunch of how-to videos, like very in depth, if you want to look at it. Apparently, it's completely free to build. They have like assets you can use. Like everything is you can just get online for free. It's a big learning curve and it takes a lot of time. So crazy. Or college has every sport. Yeah, check out Between Two Biomes for step-by-step process on course. Boogeyman Bill's all over it. C Drum is a money troll. I could make one called C Drum Speed Golf Course Builds. Turbo Clicker, aka Trash Can Designs. You may need to start changing your name, C Drum. So for the ones that you do in Lightspeed, you may have to come up with another alias of Trash Can Designs for the quick ones, and then the ones you spend a little bit more time on, start changing those back to C-Drum. Yeah, between two biomes. Bogeyman Bill over here is building. I think you said what, Bill? You're like 80-90% done with one that you did. And then you can like if you these guys take like commission bills like I was talking about, but you can buy like a lot of cool, they call them assets. So like C-Drum over here, Mr. Moneyman, Money Troll, he did a course called Jurassic Par 3, which is basically a Jurassic Park themed Par 3 course. So I'm assuming he had to buy like T-Rex assets and all that stuff. But they can go pretty crazy in terms of what they can put into it. I will give you the hint. Tomorrow we're playing Exeter Country Club again to check out C-Drum's new updates. T-Rex assets, airplane stairs for number 2, whatever I need to buy. Did you have to buy those stairs? Oh man, I'm never gonna financially recover from this. How much do those stupid stairs cost? You're getting a phone chest slash head cam strap? Don't worry about it, Beardsley. C-Drum's been talking a lot of trash about the beard lately, saying how it's short, it's not very good. Just out of spite, I may just let it go for the next year. C-Drum, come on, dude. Am I gonna have to block you? I have a good bit done. I'm just stuck putting in the grasses. Have to look where I went wrong. That's enough out of you, C-Drum. I think all these T-Rex assets and all these super chats, I think C-Drum may have hit the lottery. Has there been any Powerball winners lately? Over in Hillbilly Hills country? Gonna run and make dinner and just hanging out with you for a few minutes. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. Good luck with those those snow streams. C-Drum has made you at least $40 in 10 minutes. I know, it's crazy. Unfortunately, you say $40. He said $40. He made, I don't know how much he made YouTube. He made YouTube some money as well. All I'll say is, I don't want to give away too much. I want you guys to tune in tomorrow because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I will say, hopefully, we're going to do something that, if C-Drum wants to do it in the future, I think it would benefit him. I think he could use what I'm planning on doing tomorrow, hopefully. So we'll see if we can get him back on the channel. Wonder how it feels to win a Super Bowl? Probably not a bad feeling, I'd assume. I've been pulling for the Bills. I've been saying that as a Patriots fan. Basically saw the Patriots win for am I doing a giveaway? Uh wasn't planning on it. I don't really have much to give away. Why? What do you want? Want a pair of Crocs? The members of the channel have been dropping like flies. If I ever get some free stuff coming my way, then I'll do some giveaways for the members. But we only have 6 of them, so oh, you thought you heard that? If you become a member and I get something cool, I'll give it away. Can give away beard lessons. How-to guide to grow a short beard. Wow, that was nasty. Give away the whites. They're used right now. I gotta buy a new pair. Wow, it's 2 lip outs. Pretty excited. I said earlier the my propane heater came. Pretty excited to try that out tomorrow, as long as I don't catch the garage on fire. What's up with these lip outs? Figured too, good idea. I probably should have bought it when I bought the heater, but I got a $20 carbon monoxide detector coming tomorrow from Amazon, just in case. I watched a video earlier though, and the guy had it inside in a gym, and he said that it burns clean. I don't know about that. I don't know if he just doesn't check the CO2 levels, but you're only at 13 subs. I'll subscribe. C-Drum, dude, come on. I'm gonna have to end this. Now you're actually starting to piss me off. And I had a feeling this was gonna happen too. I should have just blocked you when I had a chance. Should have never engaged in the first place. Ever since I told you no and you stalked me anyway. What was I even saying? I don't even know what I was saying. You're derailing the stream. Oh, I was gonna subscribe to Ziggy. I do have an extinguisher on hand just in case. Yeah, I have. I'm gonna put one out there as well. It's one of those like can ones. All right, Ziggy. Now you got 14 subscribers. C-Drum is definitely your favorite person. Me too, as of late. Sometimes. You know how this is gonna go though? This is just gonna go. We're just gonna start sending money back and forth, and then by the end of it, it's just all gonna go to YouTube by all the fees that they take. So I'm just gonna send C-Drum more money. He's gonna send it back here. It's just gonna be a revolving door until YouTube takes the amount of money in the first place. Just stop it. What is this, a power struggle here? You've already got complete control of the course. Tell you what, I didn't have any of these lip outs until all this nonsense. It's just lip out after lip out. I do think I'm gonna have to go back and watch earlier, No one came in the chat and said anything for like 11 minutes. So I just putted for 11 minutes straight without saying anything. And I think at one point I probably made like 30 in a row. Power struggle a little small for arm wrestling. This says the scrawny dude over there that hits it 350. But yeah, I'll take you in an arm wrestle any day. Just don't take out the height measuring tape. Do I think it's safe for you to change your eye color permanently? Probably not. What are you saying? Like you're gonna tattoo your eyes? It's probably not ideal. Joke's on you, C-Drone. I'm just gonna take that $20, return the carbon monoxide detector, and just get another tank of propane and really go crazy with the fumes in there. Seen people change their eye color to blue, green, violet. I've seen those like colored contact things. If that's what you're talking about, but that's not permanent. No. It was surgery. So you're saying you need more, do both. Hold my beer. Now give me my beer back. By a professional? I don't know, dog. Who cares what your eye color is? It is unfortunate. I was just thinking, I was going to say eye color is one thing you can't change. I also unfortunately can't change the fact that I'm an inch shorter than C-Drum. But one thing you can change is the fact that I've got about 100 pounds of muscle on him. So you can change that. He could change that if he wanted to. But that takes hard work and dedication. I don't know if he knows anything about that. Maybe you could do stuff to grow a better beard. I don't know if you can do that or not. You probably can't now with like hair transplant type of stuff. That's another one of those things, just a gift from God, I think, that, some people are blessed with, other people aren't. So at a certain point you gotta take the good with the bad, kind of just accept it. Give compliments when compliments are due, when people have really nice beards and massive biceps. Last at 118 club speed, allegedly. I don't know. I don't have club speed on the square, so yours doesn't come over. At least I don't think it does. So that's a big and alleged 118. I don't know if we have any documentation of that. Golf POV yet? I mean, DL has to go to the gym. I see the ball speed. Sometimes. Unless I confused the ball speed like I did last time. I thought we were on a par 4. You hit it 160 yards carry, and I thought it was another 160 ball speed. Just wait until the next time we play C-Drum. Propane heater out there. That might add 10, warm up the balls a little bit, warm up the body. That might add 10 miles an hour of ball speed just by getting a heater. I just got to work on my angle of attack. Someone said I need to launch it a little bit higher with less spin, and it goes forever. I've been getting golf lessons on the side. when you go to a golf tournament, are you on a team or is it solo? I never really knew. I don't go to any golf tournaments. It's both though. Like if you're playing, I think it's both in college too. Don't they? They probably have different events where they like play as a team, and there's probably individuals as well. But I mean, if you're talking like professional golf, they're all solo, unless it's like the Ryder Cup or something, or the stupid TGL. But most of the time, it's you're on your own. And I don't know how. I mean, I didn't play high school golf or college golf, obviously, but I think you still play solo, and then like you add up all the points at the end. Yeah, top four guys scores. So in Seedrum's case, you just would never use his score on his college team. Getting backpacked, but I feel like I feel it coming. Last time was close. I feel like there may be a hole in one on a live stream coming up. You were trash. 5 players but keep the top four. Those are pretty good odds. Spike put a couple close. Granted, we're playing stupid trash can design par three courses that funnel all down to the hole, but Spike almost Spike put one pretty close or a couple pretty close. Steven over at Linden CC the other night put a couple pretty close, and I had one that was probably, I don't know, under 100 for sure RPMs of backspin going in. I don't even know how many RPMs equates to like a fraction of an inch, but 50, 20 RPMs, I don't know. I was 150, 20 RPMs away from putting one in. How many hole in ones do you have, Seedrum? Like on the actual course? Probably like 5. Sim golf doesn't count. I've got like 4 of those. I guess both, but more so real life. Sim, you probably have like 50. And if you cheat like I do, you can just stand at Pebble Beach and just hit shot after shot. IRL, 2 of them. One was a slam dunk, really? Could you hear it then? You must have heard it hit either the pin and then the cup, or just straight into the cup. Is a slam dunk still if you hit the pin first and it goes in, straight in? Is that still a slam dunk, or is slam dunk mainly just straight into the cup? You have a question? Shoot, what is it? Were those 2 that you got in real life, were those spaced out or were those recent? Took the front of the lip out on the way in. I've seen a couple of those where I've seen some too, like those funny pictures where the thing gets lodged into the side of the cup and doesn't drop. Did you guys see? I was watching McGolfin TV earlier, and he showed. I think it was recent. He was on Twitter, and he showed that there was a course in like Europe, like the UK, and these two jack wagons took 2 ATVs across the course, and they ruined uh, like 80% of the course. They said like over $100,000 worth of damage. It was insane. Like you see those videos of people that like take divots off the green, or they like slam their club into the green. But this was like next level with these ATVs. When you hit a golf ball and it lands somewhere, do you hit it from where it lands? Yeah, usually, if you can. Otherwise, you have a penalty. But yeah, that's how it goes. You hit it, you go find it, and then you hit it again, and hopefully it's findable. First was in 2008, second was 2020. What happened in between there then? You kick it out into the short grass first. A little foot wedge. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you guys play golf, but I tee mine up every single time before I hit it. Let me see if I can. I think that was recent. If he showed it on that stream, like he came across it, I think that was within like probably yesterday or today. They stream almost every day, so I'm assuming it was today. But it was these literally they like deserve like life in prison. They demolished the course. All right, so let's see if I can show this. This is this is the video of them on the course. Absolute wankers. So I guess this was in. It says caught in the act. Essex police are investigating after a pair of vandals on ATVs obliterated Thorndon Park. I guess I'll read this first. Thorndon Park Golf Club in Brentwood, UK, Sunday evening. The Vandals spent around 30 minutes completely destroying 7 greens and 65% of the course fairways. Current damage estimate is 50,000 euros to 100,000 euros, but may rise upon inspection. Why can I not? My fat thumbs can't press play, apparently. All right, here we go. So the guy's just doing donuts on the green. And then let me see. They had pictures that they showed. Sorry, kind of got a little detour on this one, but you have to jump to reach it off the tee. Or you really use? I use short tees, see drum. Thorn, thorn. All right, here we go. So this is a video. This is a video showing the damage after the fact of that video I just showed you with the ATVs. They literally like destroyed it. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, they were on ATVs. I use those bottle caps. Makes sense now, actually. Yeah, they're nice and short for me. I can reach those. Ugh. So I guess based on that post, they said that happened Sunday, so a couple days ago. RP golf carts are crying right now. I mean, that's just next level. And like someone made a good point too. Like that's just like the damages of like trying to repair the grass and the greens and whatnot. That doesn't even factor into lost green fees. Like that's gonna be hundreds of thousands of dollars, you would think. Like 200,000 euros. It's crazy. It's probably Seadrum. Didn't you just take a flight to Essex? You said you just got back from overseas, didn't you? You're You rented ATVs over there with your buddy? Maybe it was you and Boogeyman Bill over there riding ATVs. If I had to rate my accuracy, what would it be? I don't know. Maybe you should ask C-Drum. He might have a different answer. Accuracy of what? In terms of putting? I mean, on here, pretty good. Probably 80% plus. If I'm actually like trying to sink it. But these aren't that long. I'm only at like, I don't know, 6.5 feet maybe. Yeah, it depends if there's a gopher there too, I guess. Accuracy in terms of hitting actual clubs, not very good. Especially driver right now. But putter for a while, for like probably 2 or 3 years, putter was the worst club in my bag. Now it's one of my better ones because I've been doing so many of these. Mark my words, driver will turn around, and that will be, for at least a while, the best club in my bag. Granted, it's a driver with a 3-wood shaft in it, so it's kind of like a 3-wood. But in any event, I'll get back to having the driver, at least for my standards, being more of a weapon than a liability, which it currently is. I was thinking, we were talking about the Water Boy the other day, and with Happy Gilmore 2 supposed to be coming out, I may have to rewatch Waterboy again. I haven't seen that in a while. Easiest thing is to drive. Drive, in my opinion, is the golf cart. Golf carts are pretty fun to drive, especially the ones that have the governors on them, and you go downhill and you put them in neutral. I accidentally flipped a cart one time, probably about, it was when I first started, um, maybe like 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. I flipped a flipped a golf cart, not like flipped like going like 100 miles an hour and launch it off of a bunker, but I was on a really steep hill and I was backing up and I turned a little bit too sharply, and the wheel and the tire basically dug in and got stuck, and me and my buddy had a little bit of a tumble. We kind of caught it and we just flipped it back over quick, but I did tip it on accident. That was a rough round. Right before that happened, he got a brand new iPhone literally that day, and this course has super steep hills. So we were in the car, it was parked on a hill. I pressed the gas to start going, and his brand new iPhone that he just got slid out of his pocket, face down on the cart path, and slid probably 50 feet down the hill uh, on the cement cart path. And then I flipped the cart after that. More of the story, don't let me drive. If we're playing together, don't let me drive. Teacher would say, of course you did. He used to say, no, how'd you reach the gas pedal? Mod apparently is supposed to behave. No, C-Drum, I have to, when I go to the course, I have to bring one of those pedal extenders. So it like puts the pedal out like an extra foot so my short little legs can reach it. Unfortunately, the golf carts, you can't slide the seat up. So I gotta make do with what I have. I don't know. On these live streams we've been doing, C Drum looks kind of lanky. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually like 6'4". But like I said, he's got this whole backstory going, but this could all be a facade. First time I can ever make short jokes, feels good. I was thinking earlier, honestly, they really, I mean, I enjoy them, but realistically, considering if you're actually an inch taller than me, you're still short, so they really shouldn't even hurt. But the fact that you're just an inch shorter or an inch taller uh, makes it sting a little bit more. You must have did some testing before we went live. You must have did some testing to be able to work on your camera angle to make it like stretch the image or something. Whatever settings you use, let me know. Maybe I can change mine. Must have figured out too with all of his IT backwork and course design. He must have figured out how he can put like the game sliders on to where he gets like 130 ball speed, but then it shows up and the distance equates over to like 160. I don't know how you do that within GS Pro. Maybe that's like a hotkey, but if you have like the plus 30 ball speed hotkey, that would also be good. You and Luma clearly figured out how to hack and rig the SGT scorecards. I've seen that. So I don't know how you guys figured out how to edit the scorecards before you submit them, but apparently GS Pro and SGT's security systems aren't aren't up to snuff. If I was gonna cheat, it would be at the connector before he gets to GS Pro. Well, that's what I'm saying. Just let me know how you do it. Maybe I need to get a different program to run some code or something. Maybe I can ask ChatGPT how to do it. That's probably what you did. The question is, C-Drum, when's Exeter Country Club going to make its way to the SGT Tour? Is that going to happen? I've been mulling it over. If that happens, I'll definitely have to join. I don't know if they allow those level of courses, though, in SGT, which seems pretty prestigious. There may be some kind of quality standard, I would assume. Your lights are triggering my ADHD. I don't think that's how ADHD works, but you never know. No, that's not how it works at all. It's probably a little easy. That's why you're a little confused. I think that's more so epilepsy, right? With lights, flashing lights, especially. You have a little dual condition going on over there, Ziggy. For the record, I believe Ziggy's like 13 years old, so. No, you'd be shaking. I mean, my putting sucks, so I'm just trying to do something that entices people. Maybe the lights catch their eye. $12.5, sorry. turning you into an old man. Shortchanged you by a half a year. I'm the height of a 13-year-old, apparently, according to Seadrum. Maybe sense of humor of one too, possibly. I'm gonna be tall when I grow up. Oh boy. Must have been a rough day in the Seadrum household. His wife must have picked on him a lot. He's trying to take out his frustration somewhere. His wife and his daughter. Dude just gets beat up all day long, and then he has to go and get out the frustration somewhere. Spike was talking about the other night. He still can't get over the fact when you said that your wife looked up that bar where they played. Oh, she's gone all week? You couldn't pick on her? How tall am I? It's a secret. I'm an inch shorter than Seadrum, I'll say that. Allegedly. Spike still couldn't get over the fact that your wife found that bar where they all dressed up as hillbillies and played Hillbilly Hills. Spike was talking about the other night. He was like, I mean, like, we could, like, for one of these streams, like, we could all dress up if you guys want to. Your 3-year-old daughter bullies you. Seadrum sounds like he's 6'1". You can tell by the way he talks. Go look at the streams I've done. I heard him talk about it. Yeah, he couldn't get over that. I know we've been playing a lot of your courses lately for those live streams, but we were saying we couldn't think of another designer, like a prolific designer that does Part 3 courses as cool as that. So unfortunately, you're kind of our only option. So if there were better options out there, we'd obviously take them. But at least for the time being, between Concrete Jungle, Hillbilly Hills, Jurassic Park, Georgia 3's those was good. You don't have the talent to do that, so come on, Seadrum. He's saying I'm so mean. It hurts. It hurts so good. Should you change your profile picture too? I don't know. Maybe Seadrums. You could do an alias Seadrum account. You could do like Seadrum with the same picture, and then start pretending that you're him. Like a parody account. Thank you, Seadrum. That's a good idea. Unfortunately, you're going to have to get a lot better at golf and course design for that to work out for you, but it could happen. I'll just give you my account. You can make an HRG fan page if you want. Don't need to parody. I changed my mind. That's what you're gonna say. Just be careful. You start copying stuff. YouTube doesn't like copyright type of stuff. You may end up losing the account. You could change it. Maybe you could take a screenshot of when C-Drum hits a drive and it says like almost 170 ball speed. Maybe you could add like take a screenshot of that and put it up as the picture so that way at least when you like go into a chat or something, people will get a good laugh. Post funny clips of you. I don't know, it would be a good fan page. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think you could even if you wanted to. I'm not sure you could just repost stuff because I think like YouTube has like algorithms to where they pick up on like duplicate type of stuff. Um, good ideas. I mean, you could change it to Ziggy Marley, your picture at least. That's probably fitting. What is it right now? Some like anime thing? Guy with like a Zoro mask on or something? Oh, you made a character in an app? Yeah, I'm not an anime person. That's what it kind of looked like to me. We've talked about this, but I can't, for whatever reason, I can't get into and watch anything that's like fictional or cartoonish or like fantasy or I'll be back. Sounds good. What time is it? 6:30. Probably call it quits at 7. I'm getting hungry. Gotta gotta eat. See if I can grow a little bit taller. Uh-oh. Anyone watch TGO last night? I went live during it. I forgot it was even on. All right, big dog. Gonna finish birthday cake for the wife. Keep with the quality putts. Thanks, C-Drum. I'll talk to you after. I do appreciate it, but... Alright, let's see what Ziggy changed his, He already changed his picture. Let's see what we got here. It didn't update. It didn't update on your page yet. What is it? Is it like a cat or something? It's too small to see it on here. I'm trying to go to your channel, but it's still your old one. I can't see what it is. Oh, it's Batman? Sorry, it's too small to see what it was. What's up, ATG? Batman and a towel? Oh, what's up, Austin? I remember you. You zoomed it up. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe it takes time. Like when I click, I can go to your profile, but it doesn't change. So it's just like the little circle here. $70 followers on Instagram with someone unfollowed. Want to learn how to golf, but I can't. Went scene 75. I did mini golf. Made like 3 putts. My form was just weird. Just gotta keep playing. You're so young. If you just start now, I wish I started when I was your age. If you just start now, keep playing, you'll be really, really, really good by the time you're like 18. No one's no one's good when they just start unless you're Tiger Woods, which you're not. So it's like anything else. If you want to get good at something, you just got to do it a lot. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a little bit early, 13 minutes early. Doesn't seem like I've had some people in here before, but it seems like for whatever reason a little bit of a slow night. So not a ton going on in the chat, but um, it hurts me to say it, but shout out to C-Drum. Really appreciate that crazy generosity. Not very happy about that, but I'll have a word with him later. Bogeyman Bill was in here before. Shout out to him. No Black Cloud tonight, but Golf Quest was in here. Ziggy, Panda. Um, what else am I missing? That's about it. So here, looking eating dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a word with C-Drum earlier. Obviously, as you could tell, I tried to send him something as a thank you for doing that course, and then apparently it looks like it's all coming back, which I kind of figured that was probably gonna happen. But I don't know. Anyways, for tomorrow, I've been kind of teasing it. I'm bringing something back. Maybe you can take some guesses. It was a series from about a year and a half ago. I'm bringing it back tomorrow, hopefully, if all things, like I said, go to plan. I'm going to be doing a live stream. I don't know what time. If I kind of iron out the details, I'll try to schedule something because I know, Bill, you like that with a little bit of a heads up. I was working on the thumbnail earlier, but it should be fun if I can get everything worked out. I think it's going to be something that you guys won't want to miss, and we'll see if we keep it going in the future. But live stream tomorrow. I have basketball at night, um, so I don't know. Possibly I'll pop on here. We'll see. Possibly I'll pop on here. Sometimes I have time to kill in between, like when I finish stuff for the day and then basketball because it's kind of late. Maybe I'll pop on here again. Maybe talk about if I end up doing that live stream earlier. Maybe we'll talk about that and roll some putts to kill some time. But one more R10 round that I'll probably post tomorrow at noon, and then I'm all out of stuff that I recorded earlier. And then tomorrow or the next day, I'll have to get out into the garage to do some newer square stuff. But the propane tank, or the heater rather, the heater did in fact come earlier and got delivered. So I haven't hooked it up yet, but I'm gonna hopefully have that thing going, which should be pretty nice. Squats and deadlifts, bench press, rows, pull-ups, dips. Jeez, sounds like full body. I did earlier. My legs feel better now. When I first started the stream, I did legs, shoulders, and triceps earlier. Enjoy the propane. Thanks, Lyndon. What's up? People are popping in now. I was just getting ready to say adios. But yeah, earlier the stream, Perry, my legs were still kind of shaking from that workout. I did squats and deadlifts as well. The programs that I follow, they're 3-week programs, but I work out almost every day, so I do them in like a week and a half. But this one that I'm doing right now is crazy. They call it Muscle Mountain, I think. Basically, you pick. Um, it was three exercises, so it was squats, shoulder press, and tricep overhead tricep extensions. You start with um, 8 negatives for each, then you do 12 negatives for each, then you do a 50-second hold for each, and then you do 40 reps for each, and then you do 25 reps for each. And then at the end, they call it a mini mountain. I did deadlifts and shoulder raises, and you do 12 negatives, 50-second hold, and then 25 reps. But it was pretty brutal. I know I have to do it, and I don't skip leg day, but leg day is definitely my least favorite. Speaking of the propane, though, Lyndon CC, you said that you brought out a carbon monoxide detector. I figured I should have just bought it when I bought the propane heater, but I ordered that earlier. I got a $20 carbon monoxide detector coming tomorrow from Amazon. Figure better safe than sorry. I know the exhaust fumes and all that is a thing, but definitely not a bad idea having that out there just in case. I gotta hook that thing up. I don't think it'll be doesn't look too intensive. Obviously, just want to make sure I do it right, so not have any kind of gas leaks or anything. Need to work out more. Take spells on and off. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just one of those things, Bill. You just gotta kind of not even make it a decision and just have it be something where you just know you have to do it no matter what. Because even like with me, I work out a lot, and I would say at least half the days, if not even like the majority of the days, I just don't. That's like the last thing I feel like doing. But Perry can speak to it. As soon as you're done, you just feel you're so glad that you did it. So just one of those things where like equate it to like brushing your teeth. Maybe sometimes you don't feel like brushing your teeth, but you know you just have to do it. If you kind of get into that mindset where it's whether you want to do it or not, it's something you got to do, and you just get it done. You don't have to go crazy. Work your way up, and then um, just stay with it. I go every day. I have to go every day to fight the osteoarthritis rotate, like today. So the carries with hit the heavy bag. Be hard for me to game much. Just have to hold where I am. Yeah, I mean, it's not about being a bodybuilder. It's just you see those people when they get older where they struggle like standing up, like out of a chair. You just want to make sure you want to be able to maintain, stay mobile, and just like longevity purposes. Like I don't lift very heavy. I went probably heavier than I should in college, and some of my joints, like my elbows and my shoulders, feel that. So much better off going higher reps, lower weight, and one, you feel great. Two, you look better. Three, you're healthier. And four, you're just going to live a lot longer and have a much higher quality of life as we all get older. But I mean, that's what happens. Unfortunately, they say if you can build as much muscle mass up until about 30 or 40, and then um, just try to maintain what you have. It's easiest when you're kind of growing up to put on the muscle. It becomes a little bit harder, so they say, um, when you get older. And you play better golf? Well, sometimes. all in all, net, yes, but maybe not like the day after a brutal workout, or certainly not maybe right after you work out if you go try to play golf. But yeah, 15 to 20 pounds left to lose, down about 40 from where I was. Damn, that's awesome. Congrats on that. That's huge. Luckily, I've always been pretty active. So, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I feel like I'm in like relatively decent shape. But in terms of like BMI and uh, like if I were to go just by like the charts, technically I'm like borderline obese just because of the muscle. Um, but I was saying that because luckily I've always been pretty active. Luckily I've never gotten to a point where I've uh, I guess for lack of better terms, kind of let myself go a little bit and not be quite as active. So I've never had a situation where I really wanted to like cut down a lot, but that's awesome. I try to just maintain and kind of stay where I'm at while like slowly but surely trying to gain some muscle and lose fat. It's just tough sometimes doing go bogeyman Bill. It's just tough sometimes if you're trying to focus on one thing or the other. If you're trying to build muscle, inevitably some fat's going to come along with it, and then when you're trying to shed that fat, inevitably some muscle is going to go along with it. There's people that are able to strike a balance, but I would say generally speaking, you either kind of do, that's why they call it like bulking season. You kind of do phases over a couple months to where you focus on one thing or the other, and slowly but surely kind of find a equilibrium point to where you don't get super heavy and you don't get super skinny and light when you try to cut some of the fat. All right, well, I guess all things considered, I'm staying until 7, so three more minutes and I'm out of here. Any final comments, questions, concerns? Put them in now, or forever hold them, and I mean forever as in tomorrow. No one stays level. You're either gaining or losing. That's a good point. Have a cable machine and a treadmill. Just not using them much lately. It's crazy too if you're able to lift a little bit more and put on a little bit more muscle. How much more fat and calories that burns just by maintaining the muscle. Um, the e-girl streamer house, help Putt straight. I'm on Amazon right now, ready to buy. Yeah, it lowers your handicap in golf and TV. You didn't know? You put some OnlyFans lights on, and your handicap drops by 5 points. Why do you think I do this so often? Check your I don't know if you saw it, McGolf and TV. I'm assuming this is Phil. Um, check your Discord direct messages later. I sent you a message about tomorrow. It's pretty crazy. I said at the end how uh, how like-minded for what you're doing tomorrow, and I've been teasing it what I'm gonna do here to bring it back. I was working on. It's kind of crazy you said that because I was working on the thumbnail right when you said it. McGolf and TV does a great job. I saw that. Cool idea. Hopefully I find time to watch some. Yeah, I mean the replay will be up there, but it's pretty crazy when you were saying that how similar it was kind of to the idea of what I'm gonna bring back tomorrow. Um, that's a really good idea though. Of McGolf and TV over here has awesome live streams pretty much every day. It's a brother duo over here that live stream actual on course rounds, um, and he's going to be doing a challenge video. I guess his brother Lex is going to be doing a challenge video tomorrow to where uh, every bogey He loses a club. So are you doing every stroke over par? So if he gets like a double bogey, he loses two clubs? Or is it just bogey or worse? And then I think you said two pars in a row, he gets one back. And birdie, he gets one back. He won't finish 6 holes. Math homework is kicking your butt. How often do you undershoot a putt on the real course? I don't know. It's a good question. You're saying how often do I leave it short versus put it past? I would say I get scared of blowing it by the hole, so I probably most of my shorts I'd probably come up a little bit short. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I can give you a number though. Playing the boys at the bar tomorrow, hitting it great, so we'll see. Hopefully that continues. You better knock on wood over there. Just one club for anything over par. And we might have to start licensing some ideas back and forth. That's a good idea. We'll see if Lex, if he, I'd be funny if he, you guys did the thing that I'm gonna try tomorrow. If he did that, let's see how many holes he would get through there. So you're still respecting the putting practice. Gotta respect it. Yeah, honestly, it's just way too cold out in the garage. It's like 18 degrees out there right now, so that was just not gonna happen. So it's a lot nicer being in here in the heat. You are looking at, if you guys go back a couple months, you're looking at the unofficial world record holder for the most amount of putts made in 8 hours. I did an 8 hour live stream. I think that was like October, maybe September, October, somewhere in there. And I putted on this thing for 8 hours straight, and I beat the previous world record across the 8 hours. Think you like that heater once we get it going? I mean, it definitely can't hurt, Bill. It's been so brutal out there these past couple days. I've been saying that's why I've been waiting to go out until tomorrow. As crazy as it sounds, tomorrow's gonna warm up to 32 degrees as opposed to what it's been the past couple days. We'll just see if I pass out from the carbon monoxide before I fully warm up. That'll be the true challenge. Long matcha, long lighter. Yeah, I gotta try to find a grill lighter. I watched like a video, or I watched a couple of videos of that particular unit. 28 degrees Fahrenheit there today. That's not bad. I think here it only got up to like a high of like 19, maybe. I woke up this morning. I think I took a screenshot. When I woke up, let me see. Yeah, so when I woke up, it was 6 degrees with the real feel of 5 below 0. That's how we're doing over here as far as golf weather. Negative 38 Celsius. What's that? What's that in Fahrenheit? We use freedom units over here. Merca units. What was the total putt number for the world record? I forget. It was maybe Bogeyman Bill remembers. He was kind enough. He went through after the fact and he watched it on like 4x speed and did a rough count. And I think I beat it by like 200. Oh, negative 28. It was like 1600 maybe, and I made like 1800 or something like that. It was I had it written down for the longest time on a piece of paper because people kept asking as I was doing that for 8 hours. It was a four-person team. If you look up like putting record, it was a four-person team in Sydney, Australia, and it didn't say anything like no specifics like real green, practice green, how far it was. No, no, not in a row. God no. Just total across 8 hours. So I basically set the timer, started putting. Took me obviously all day to do it. Um, my back and my feet were so sore the next day, but I beat it by myself as opposed to a four-person team. But I don't know. I had a tape measure out. It's all documented, but apparently Guinness Book of World Records is just a big old scam. They just want you to pay. You can pretty much turn anything into a world record. You just got to pay to have them do it. Keep in mind, also uses oxygen in the room as well. Not sure where your total cubic feet are. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe tomorrow. Um, I don't want to just waste propane. It's so cold out there. I don't want to waste it to try it out. But maybe tomorrow I'll be a little more cognizant of how long I have it on and turn it off a lot more frequent than maybe I will in the future. And possibly just have to take like a quick break or two just to go inside, like you said, and then come back out to see how it is, like oxygen and carbon wise. Yeah, I don't remember what the total was, but you beat it by a few hundred. I want to say it was like, yeah, like 200 maybe I beat it by. There's two. If you Google like Guinness World Record putting, there was two of them. Um, but they were very, very vague in terms of the specifics. Can't say I'll be doing that again. Put mine low and have no problem. 200 over sounds right. Yeah, I want to say it was something like 1600 and I was like, I don't know, 1788 or something like that. It's like 150, 200 maybe. Not sure. Threw my tally sheets away a long time ago. I did. Oh yeah. I mean, I appreciate. I told you I appreciated when you went back and you watched it back on like 4x speed or whatever to count them up. I can't imagine you putting 1700 tally marks down. But I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, if I iron out the details, still crazy at my age now. It's interesting that putting lower back is the biggest struggle on long sessions. Yeah, I mean, that's why I have honestly like I know the Crocs look goofy. I don't really care, but the Crocs do help a lot, and that's why I have a folded yoga mat here. It's just being in that same position. Even this, I feel like I've kind of beat up my lower back enough to the point where it doesn't hurt as much. But even now, I've probably been live for what, like 2 hours or so. Like my lower back, I can feel it, but some of that could have been my leg workout earlier as well. But yeah, if you do anything more than like 30, 40 minutes, um, just kind of staying bent over in that same position, you'll feel it the day after. It'll be a little bit tight and sore. Take care, have a good one. All right, guys. Shout out McGolfin TV, Bogeyman Bill, Perry Smith. Um, Stay tuned for tomorrow. And if I'm not live in the meantime, go check out McGolfin TV. He's doing a interesting challenge as well, like I talked about. So should be. I don't know what time I'm going live. I think you guys have a schedule up. I don't know if you know exactly when you're going live. Hopefully we stagger them, luckily, so people can watch both if they're interested. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Felt in my back when I was doing putting ahead of some. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. Shout out C Drum. I'm gonna have to reprimand him after for those super chats. But see you guys tomorrow.